Well, Trash will give you a first-class education at Choppers 101. He will show you how to get the job done right in this week's edition of Equipment Shed.
Where are you going?
Equipment Shed.
Hi, Trashman here. Like I said last week, I'm going to come up and finish up a job. We were going to finish rebuilding the rear brake caliper, the caliper for the rear wheel. However, the part that I needed has yet to come in, so without the parts I can't quite do it. So what I want to do today is go through the rebuilding of the front master cylinder. It's a pretty simple build, nothing really complicated about it, but a couple of little precautions that you want to watch out for, and some clues on taking it apart. It's easy to screw things up. The parts that you get in your rebuild kit, okay, are exactly what you need, but this, believe it or not, can be a little fragile. So let's get started taking this apart and see what we find inside. Sometimes you'll get some corrosion down in the barrel of these things, and there is a hone made that you can run in there. If you do that, make sure you use a lot of .5 brake fluid along with it as you hone it. And then wash it out good with .5 if you have to hone it. I don't know if we're going to need to or not. We haven't been in there yet, but let's get in there and take a look. First thing, of course, has to come off is the lever. All right, there's a Jesus clip that holds this on, okay, which I already removed just for the sake of time. And this is simple. Just pull it out, set aside, and your lever comes out. Now you'll notice there's a little barrel that fell out of the lever. Okay, when we put it back together, I'll show you what that's all about. All right, simple stuff though, all of it. Okay, here's the push rod that actually actuates the brake, and you'll notice it's got a little ear on it. This ear rests against your front brake light switch, and when you push in on it, it allows the switch to move out and make contact. So it's really pretty simple. This just pulls out. It's not held in there with anything. It just pulls out. Okay, then if you look, there's a little rubber boot down in there that plunger slides through. Can you come tight on this for me, Josh, and look down in there and see that rubber boot? Can you see that? Let me get in here and point at it. It's right here. Okay, and that plunger slides through that. It's to help keep moisture out of there and everything else. And the base of that rubber boot has a little metal ring in it, and that is what actually holds, okay, the piston in the master cylinder. And it's not too tough to get out, but you can't just reach in there like a caveman and try to pull it out of there with a pair of needle nose or something. You're just going to tear hell out of it, which if you're going to replace it isn't the end of the world. But the easy way to do it, easiest way to do that is to get a Phillips head screwdriver, put it in there, all right, and push down on the piston, get yourself something that'll fit in there around the edge of it, okay. I'm using the blade of my trusty, very, very old buck knife, and it just pries out of there. I don't know, can you see how that's coming out in there? Is it possible to get a shot of that, Josh? Just like that, okay? And then release that piston slowly because it's on a spring and it'll come out of there. Now, you want to be careful. If you get this rubber boot out of there and this does not come out, if it's sitting in there, don't look down in there and say, good Lord, how's that come out of there? Because if you do, you know what's going to happen. You look down in there at that son of a gun and it's going to fly out of there and hit you right in the face. And you're going to get brake fluid in your eyes. I can attest to this firsthand because I know a dumb shit that did it. And damn near broke his glasses. But anyway, so what you'll get, there's your piston, okay. There's the upside, of course, because your push rod has to fit in there, all right. Very easy. And then there's a little rubber cap, goes on this spring, and by God, that's all there is to the whole deal, and it's all held in there. If you look on the bottom side of that rubber boot, there's a little rubber ring, and that's the retaining ring that holds the whole damn thing together. And there really isn't a lot more to it than that. So, while we got it apart, let's hold this baby up to the light and see if we got any corrosion or any crime or crud or corruption going on inside that barrel. Now, look down in there. You're not going to get a good shot of it with the camera, but that barrel is right here, and you want to get a good look in there if you can. If you can get enough light in it with your overhead lighting, go ahead and do that. And look in there and see if you've got any corrosion or pitting or anything on the walls of that cylinder. And from where I'm looking at it, it looks pretty good. Now, if I put it back together and I did miss some corrosion or some pitting or something that's in there, all that'll happen is that it'll leak. And if it leaks, then I'll take it apart and replace it or hone it if I can, hone it and put it back together. The master cylinder body itself is a little dirty. I think I'm going to run it over to the parts cleaner, take a brush to it and get it all cleaned up spick and span, run some solvent down in through that barrel and make sure it's nice and clean, and clean up the reservoir as well. While we're here, let's take the top off that reservoir, see what it looks like. See if, I don't know if it's going to be the old fluid going to run out of here or not, but let's take it apart and see what it does. That's what I like to do. That's always my theory is, you know what? We don't know what the hell's wrong with it. Let's take the damn thing apart, see what it does. Shit, you may never get it back together, but that's half the fun of doing this whole deal is take it apart, see how it works. You know, you've heard me say a million times, it's not rocket science. There's a little gasket in the boot. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good now. You gonna look down in there? That's pretty clean. I don't see a tremendous amount of corrosion or crap or anything in there that needs to be brushed out or anything. But I'm going to run this over to the parts washer and run some solvent through the whole thing, get it cleaned up, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back and finish this up and get her put back together with some new parts. Okay, we made the trek over to the parts washer. It's all of about 6 feet, actually. But we'll turn the pump on. We'll get some solvent flowing and just clean this whole thing up. We got all kinds of brushes here that you need to get in the tight spots and clean things up so that you're putting things back together clean. It's really bad when you take something apart. It's greasy, it's filthy, dirty, and God knows motorcycles are going to get filthy dirty. You can't help it. It's the nature of the beast, and running around out there on the highways and this and that and the other, you pick up a ton of crap even in the space of a week or a couple of days even. But when you take something apart, you're going to go to the effort to rebuild it, put new parts in it and stuff. Why not clean it up and have it spick and span when it does get put back together, so that then you've got a new part. It feels good, it looks good, and you feel like you really did something good. You're not dealing with some junk and something that looks like you just drug it out of a scrap heap or a damn cat dragged it in. So you can see that I cleaned up pretty easy. I had a little grime down in here and just get in there with a brush, maybe take a little bottle brush and reach in there like that and see if we got at it. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good, I think. So we'll shut that down. A little thing here just lives right there. Happy little support rod. Alright. Okay, we got the little happy little support rod stowed back there. And what we're going to do, rather than trying to dry this off with a rag, which works okay, you don't want to go jamming anything down in this cylinder, because this is the critical part of the whole part. You won't put anything in there that might leave some residue or cause corrosion to get started or pitting or something like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to hit it with some air. Which does a pretty good job of drying this kind of thing off. And that, as you can see, pretty well takes care of it. Now it's ready for parts put back in it. Alright, after that it'll be ready for brake fluid and to be put in service and be an operating master cylinder. So to put this back together, of course, simple thing, folks. Again, not rocket science, real easy to do. Okay, it goes back in. If you'll notice, when I took it apart, I put the parts on the bench in the order in which they came out. Gee, why do you suppose we did that? Because I'm too damn stupid to remember how they went in if they're scattered around. So I like to put them in the order they came out so that I have no doubt in my mind that's the way they're going in. If you do have some doubt, if things get mixed up, look what's sitting right here next to me. Okay, what do I always have with me when I do a job? Manual. In this shop manual, there is a picture of this master